Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, we're on the way. Balde. Rafinha. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping up.
And now the hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Rafinha knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And it's Shaw. Ugarte. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Moved on forwards. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Ugarte. Nicely aimed pass. Little doubt, that is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Maguire. And he's only too happy to take that back. De Ligt. And Dalot. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Balde. Still goalless. Rafinha. And he's on a charge. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. And Dalot. Gavi. Pedri. And it's Lewandowski. Ball's gone out of play. Gavi. Balde. It's Gavi. Pedri. He's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
De Ligt. And Dalot. Balde gets across to intercept that. Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Hoyland just eases him off the ball. Gavi. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Pedri! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Shaw. Ugarte. Great pressure, plenty of it. Shaw. And that's play. Hoyland!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Garnacho.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Araujo. And Rafinha. Smoothly does it. Fermin. Rafinha. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Martinez. Here's Shaw. Garnacho. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gavi. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Casemiro to Bruno Fernandes. And he's on his way!
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and
Tries a shot! The captain delivers!
yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
Gol del Manchester United. El dorsal 8.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Højlund. Rafinha. That looks a good ball through. Gavi. He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Casemiro. Maguire. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now Ugarte. Højlund. Nicely spread. Bruno Fernandes.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
They've done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Gol del Manchester United. Marcó en el minuto 53 el dorsal 9.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Foot in. Lovely bit of skill. He's been picked out. Shot at goal! It's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Gavi. And here's Lewandowski. Can he put it away?
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Eric Garcia. He's had a shot!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafinha. Balde. It's Gavi. Driving through the... Great chance! And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. Two goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
In with the challenge. That's a good run down the left. And he skips past his man.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Big chance! Fermin. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Now it's Mount. He has found the way through. Mount is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the hit. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Corner number 2 then. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. And that has left him in a heap. Mount. And it's Shaw. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Hoyland. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot, who does have an assist to his name. Vermin. It's Gavi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eric Garcia. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.